Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the electric, escalating milestones of Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup career. We're going to track the evolution of an absolute global phenomenon, from a young prospect all the way to a record breaker, focusing on the exact moments that built his legend. So let's jump right into it. Picture this, it's 2006. He was known simply as the boy from Madeira who loves playing for his country. Just imagine the sheer pressure resting on the shoulders of this 21-year-old as he steps up to take a penalty against Iranian goalkeeper Mirapur. The whole world is watching to see what this kid can do, and he delivers this incredibly composed, perfectly struck finish to secure Portugal's progression from Group D. Chapter 1. The Boy from Madeira. Fast forward 4 years, and the narrative really starts to shift. During a historic 6-0 victory under manager Carlos Queiroz, Ronaldo literally juggles his way through the North Korean defense. It was his first competitive international goal in 2 whole years, and it was just this perfect mix of pure relief and absolute technical flair. Chapter 2. Magic and Early Milestones. Okay, now we're in Brazil, 2014. There's just over 10 minutes left on the clock against Ghana, and total defensive chaos erupts. The goalkeeper parries the ball out, and Ronaldo is standing exactly where he needs to be. He smashes the rebound right back in. He punished that hesitation instantly, proving that a veteran striker's anticipation is, well, just as lethal as a flashy dribble. And that precise strike? It wasn't just another group stage goal. It marked a massive milestone. The 50th international goal of his career. Half a century of goals. I mean, that firmly solidified his status as a national hero. Chapter 3. A hat trick in Sochi. The tension really peaks in 2018 against Spain, where he's facing off against premier shot stopper David De Gea. Let's break this down. Goal 1. On his 151st appearance, he confidently sends De Gea the completely wrong way on a penalty for his 82nd international goal. As the broadcasters noted at the time, there was literally zero doubt he was making that. Then we get this massive halftime turning point. Right before the whistle, totally against the run of play, Gudish pushes the ball forward. Ronaldo takes a low shot that honestly should have been a comfortable save. But an uncharacteristic error from De Gea lets it slip in, completely shifting the momentum right before they head into the tunnel. And then, for the climax, you probably remember the call perfectly. Up over the wall, down under the crossbar. It's an exquisite free kick. He wraps up an absolute genius of a hat trick with a strike that dipped right under the bar to level the match, delivering perfection exactly when his team needed it most. Chapter 4. Surpassing European Legends. Coming out of Sochi, his momentum was just relentless. In their very next match, watch how fast he strikes. 0 minutes, kickoff. Just 4 minutes later, a short routine is worked in by Silva and Moutinho, and Ronaldo smashes it home. It took him just 4 minutes to bend the game entirely to his will. But here's why that specific goal is so crucial for the history books. Reaching 85 goals meant he officially surpassed the legendary Ferenc Puskás, leaving behind a massive icon of both the international game and Real Madrid. 85 goals in 152 games. That's a mathematically untouchable milestone. Statistically speaking, there was no one left on the entire continent to match him. With that strike, he officially became the greatest European goal scorer in the history of international football. Chapter 5. Making World Cup History. Now, we hit the absolute pinnacle of his journey in 2022. And what's truly fascinating about this historic penalty isn't just the strike itself, it's the unwavering faith of his squad. Notice how his teammates just stand 3 or 4 yards back, totally relaxed, knowing for sure he's going to score. He delivers this super powerful finish right into his trademark celebration on the biggest stage imaginable. That goal secured a monumental number for us: 5. Cristiano Ronaldo became the first male player ever to score at 5 different World Cups. Just think about the sheer physical longevity and the sustained mental toughness required to score in 5 global tournaments spanning nearly 2 decades. It's wild. The broadcast actually had a beautiful line for this at the time. They said, "The farewell may be approaching, but the legend is not finished yet." It perfectly captures that emotion of watching a once-in-a-lifetime athlete, you know? The twilight of his career might be near, yet we're still watching him shatter world records live. Now, here's a funny quirk from the source commentary we're analyzing. The broadcast actually drops this rather enigmatic claim about him being the first to score in 6 different World Cups, alongside a totally random mention of a 1-1 scoreline in Toronto.
Whether that was just the chaotic excitement of live broadcast errors or referencing some wider sports mythology, the stories surrounding him just continue to expand well beyond normal bounds.
So, looking back at this incredible escalation, from the boy from Madeira in 2006 to the undisputed king of European goal scoring, we have to ask, as a player who completely rewrote the statistics of football, what part of his staggering World Cup legacy will be the most impossible to replicate? Is it his longevity, the sheer volume of goals, or maybe his flair for the dramatic? Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Keep analyzing those stats, and I'll see you next time.